Back now with Green Bay Metro Fire Chief Matthew Knott. Green Bay Metro Fire Department, I take it you're always in need of more firefighters and emergency medical personnel. Tell me about the recruitment efforts. How, who do you need? How many do you need?
Yeah, and that's something that I worked really hard on before, and something that was really near and dear. I think our fire department and our public service should represent our community and what the community makeup is. So we're going to work hard for our next recruitment cycle to really develop and make sure we've formed a pipeline into a tech college. Partnering with tech colleges throughout our area, making sure there's a good pipeline with scholarship opportunities, with internships with us, our cadet program and our explorer posts, make sure that we're bringing good quality candidates into the tech colleges so we get a good output on the other side for us. So, it's going to be a long-term effort, and certainly a focused effort, and certainly, like I said, something that is we're going to work very hard on. The fire service as a whole we lack diversity, and that's something that's very important to our community and very important to our fire service. When we all come with a similar approach, similar attitudes, and similar past experiences, that's not great at solving problems. And what we do see as the best problem solvers are that diverse team. So when we all get together and we all have those different perspectives and different backgrounds, that's where you can really be more successful.
And any idea how many positions you're looking to fill?
Sure. Like I said, right now we're going to hire about right at 20 people.
20
right now, and then probably we anticipate maybe doing perhaps a small, much smaller fall class. This class is very large, and normally we would probably have about 10 people or so a year.
Okay.
But this class is very large, and it's all because of just attrition and other planned retirements.
So how does the recruitment process begin? How do you find these people? How do you let them know that you need them?
Sure. Like I said, the next cycle, again, this cycle, when I came in, this cycle had already been started, and the group is going to start on March 13th. So they're starting very, very quickly. So we've been working very closely with our Human Resources Department, with our Board of Police and Fire Commissioners too, to get a good applicant pool before them to help hire in that process. Like I said, moving forward, you're going to see much more advertisement, much more outreach efforts on our behalf to make sure we're getting people, to let people understand and know that fire service is a great career and everybody is welcome and encouraged to apply.
And you've got a feeder system with the technical colleges.
Correct.
What kinds of courses are they offering that you need them to have?
Yeah, and I think, there it's, like I said, it's a 2-year program, and it's very hands-on oriented, which is very nice. So the personnel that come out of those tech colleges are really ready to work. They've seen they have a lot of experience in the fire service and also on the EMS side, so with paramedic programs. NWTC has a fire medic program, so you're trained in firefighting and in paramedicine. So you're doing internships, and a lot of those candidates come with us for an internship where they're riding along on our variety of schedules and making sure that they understand what the careers are about, evaluated by our personnel, and like I said, really ready to respond. But classes in math and science and fire behavior and fire investigations, all of the above, basically, to make them a well-rounded candidate.
Is there any psychological aspect to your training? Because your people go out every day and their families know you might not come home.
Sure. And one of the things that we really stress too is that behavioral health component of our firefighters. So there is some training and initial on the front side to build that resiliency of our firefighters. But on the back end, we really help support them. We have a very aggressive peer support team. And this is a group of peers that are there to listen, and that's it, and offer some advice, and then understand through their training of perhaps some of those key points that need to be addressed and brought to a professional at that point. But certainly work hard to make sure that they understand what this career is about and what they're getting into, but work with their families too to make sure how they know to look for subtle changes and make sure that everybody's okay.
Yeah. Finally, you came from a state of Illinois. They have a football team there.
They do.
Where does the Chief stand now?
Well,
he lives in Green Bay.
He does, and I joke at the state line I had to get rid of all my Bears stuff at the checkpoint, but but certainly, when we look at, I've gone to more Packers games than I've ever been to Bears games, and I have more Packers garb than I've ever thought of having Bears, and so it's been a great.
You're forgiven.
Great ride.
Chief
Yes.
Knott, thanks so much for being with us today.
Well, thank you very much.
And if you have someone you ought to think be on this show, let us know about it. Send us an email to tips@wearegreenbay.com. Until then, join us next Sunday at 7:30.